Now, according to sources, the Omar Abdullah cabinet has passed a resolution for the restoration of statehood of Jammu and Kashmir, and the chief minister shall hand over the resolution to Prime Minister Modi. The cabinet held its first meeting on Thursday, a day after the oath-taking ceremony at the Civil Secretariat in Srinagar. Those are the shots of the first cabinet meeting held by Omar Abdullah, the newly minted Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, and of course, this is his second stint. The meeting was attended by senior officials and cabinet members, and later in the day, Deputy Chief Minister Surinder Chaudhary led a delegation to meet Omar Abdullah at his residence in Gupkar. Sources added that the draft of the resolution has been prepared, and the Chief Minister will travel to New Delhi in a couple of days to hand over the draft of resolution to Prime Minister Modi, urging him to restore statehood to J&K. Let me now go across to Irfan Qureshi, my colleague who is reporting live from Srinagar. He's on the phone line. Irfan, thank you so much for joining us on this broadcast. You know what, Irfan, if this is the resolution, the first one at the cabinet meeting, which is the first ever for Omar Abdullah, don't you think he's really walking the talk? Because statehood was one of the issues on which he fought and won elections.
See, absolutely. There are, many questions that are being raised after this cabinet meeting in which Omar Abdullah and its cabinet ministers have passed the resolution for the restoration of statehood. People are asking that if the resolution was passed by the cabinet, they should put before the assembly. Even he will hand it over this to the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. But now the question is that, like the Omar Abdullah and the JKNC, prior to the formation of the government in J&K, have said that they will put up the resolution before the assembly on the very first day. But instead, they have, put it before the cabinet and have passed the resolution, the draft of the resolution. As per the sources, we are getting to know in a couple of days, once he will, leave for Delhi, will be handed over to the Prime Minister Narendra Modi for the restoration of the statehood. Now, a lot of politicians are reacting over this, and some also say that this is a political gimmick and a kind of a U-turn by the Umar-led government. They should have put this resolution before the assembly, as the J&K Legislative Assembly was having the huge mandate to represent the voice of people. The 5 ministers in the cabinet cannot decide what should be the resolution put forth, and before they are handing over this resolution to the PM, this could have done in the Legislative Assembly. But now it is clear that the cabinet have passed the resolution about the restoration of the statehood, but the General Administration Department of the government or any, the information department of the government have not so far released any notification or information regarding the, this cabinet meeting, what was the agenda of the meeting and what was decided over there. That is yet to see, and why that has happened is really a serious question on the Omar-led government.